Hello and welcome. Now, if you look at the whole scenario that is outplaying between the Falanas, Bobrisky, VDM, and the whole scandal, it appears at the end of the day, it's Nigerians, that's you and me, they want to take for a ride. That's what I'm seeing. I think Falana thinks he's so smart that he can twist our cognitive ability to decipher things to the point that Nigerians will immediately forget this scandal. I think he really believes he's so smart. Now, you will not understand what I'm saying but you just have to calm down. I'll take you through. Let me take you through a run of the whole event. VDM played a tape on the account of wanting Bobrisky to pay up a debt, which Bobrisky called the bluff, which later led VDM to release the tape. In that tape, somebody's voice alleged that money was released to somebody for pardon and all of that. Well, I'm just trying to recap the story. Then the Falanas came and were angry that trying to twist law, give a law different perspectives, technicalities to ensure that VDM becomes the culprit, that it was VDM that released the tape. You know, sometimes I'm getting to that point where Nigerians are beginning to accept as a culture criminality and fraud. We are almost getting to that point where we see fraud as a way of life. Getting things done fraudulently, provided you are not caught, is a way of life. I think that's where we are going. Now, Falana gave, I beg, go tell this name was maybe turn down the volume. Say, okay, let's leave and Shamu, may I continue? So far, I know you disturb. Now, Falana threatened that VDM should apologize, even though VDM had apologized twice, but went to Channels Television, realized that his appearance on Channels Television only exacerbated the problem rather than ameliorating it, and therefore went to another platform to say that they are threatening him. People are sending threats. Mr. Falana, you are playing with a generation that is completely far off your generation. Perhaps you must take time to understand the unique intricacies that evolves around this new generation. I have warned you and I've told you that this line of battle, you are only going to bait yourself in the mud, and the onlookers will not look who you are baiting with. It's you at the end of the day that is going to end up with shame. I don't know if your child files or your daughter will be looking at this video. I pray they see this video. At the end of the day, you are going to be disgraced. Now, you may not believe it, but let me tell you why you are going to be disgraced. This whole scandal is coming at a time when the youths are angry with the system that robbed them of their choice. A system that put them in a place where they are hungry. where thieves and robbers and miscreants and looters are having a heyday, taking whatever they can take because they know that there is no law that will punish them. This scandal is coming at that point. This scandal is a harsh reality or a harsh reminder to Nigerians of how decayed and rotten the system is. I have told you, this scandal may just be the catalyst for that elusive revelation that we've all been shying away from. I have told you, let this matter slide. But you claim to have a reputation and a family name you must protect. VDM didn't just go to make up a tape. Look, if you are watching me, just go to your Google Play Store and download ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Download it. Then take that. Let me bring ChatGPT. I don't know if I have it on this phone. I think I downloaded it yesterday. Let's first clear the idea that the audio is fake. I hope it's on this phone. ChatGPT. If it's not. Okay, yeah, it's here. Just go download ChatGPT on Play Store and play that audio from VDM. Ask ChatGPT if. Let me ask ChatGPT. Hello, ChatGPT. Are you on now? Hello. Can I make some inquiry with you, ChatGPT?
Of course. What would you like to inquire about?
Okay. Do you know who they call VDM, otherwise known as Very Dark Man, on Facebook and other social media?
Yes. Very Dark Man, or VDM, is a social media personality known for creating comedic content, often addressing social issues with humor and sarcasm.
Good.
He's popular for his skits and commentary on various platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Okay. Here in Nigeria, we are currently facing a huge scandal relating to a recording, an audio tape that Very Dark Man released on social media. And in that audio tape, it's a scandal in which a popular senior advocate of Nigeria's name was mentioned, and the name is Falana. We had the name Falana, Fowles, and Bobrisky. Are you aware of such scandal?
I'm not aware of current events or scandals, including the one you mentioned about Very Dark Man and the individuals involved. My training data only goes up to October 2023, so I might not have information on recent happenings. If you're looking for insights or general information on the people mentioned, I can help with that.
Okay, thank you very much. If you can,
you're welcome.
Okay,
if you have any,
hold on a second. Can you go to Very Dark Man's page on social media and search for an audio released concerning the names earlier mentioned?
I can't browse the internet or access social media pages, so I'm unable to search for or listen to recent audio releases. However, if you have any questions or need advice on anything else, feel free to ask.
Okay, one last question. If I give you a tape to tell me if the tape is genuine or generated using AI, can you do that?
I can't analyze audio clips to determine if they are genuine or generated using AI. My capabilities don't include processing or authenticating audio content. If you have any other questions or need assistance with something else, let me know.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions in the future, feel free to ask.
So,
take care.
So I'm sorry I'm not
again. How can I help you today?
Hold on a second.
No need to apologize. What? Sure, take your time. I'm here when you're ready.
Okay, sorry, I'm unable to get what I want exactly, but there are different apps to authenticate the audio released by VDM. Clearly, let's not even go there. For me, that's a distraction. That audio is as real as day. Forget about it. That audio is as real as day. If I had that audio, I would have played it to ChatGPT to analyze if it's AI generated or it's an actual conversation. So what Falana is doing is a desperate father trying to protect a name, of course, a name that is maybe important to him. I have a name too. Not only Unajan name. I have a name. I have a name too. Everybody has a name. And nobody's name is more important than any other name. So what he is doing, so far we are no longer talking about the 15 million naira bribe, 15 million naira laundry case that is dropped by EFCC. We are no longer talking about the Godfather. Our mind now is weaved around the Falanas image. That's where our whole mind is now. So what I'm trying to do now is that where I got so suspicious is Bobrisky. Now pay attention. Pay attention. I read the apology that Bobrisky eventually gave out. Look, Bobrisky did not write that apology by herself or by himself. At least in that apology, he identified himself with his real name, Okule. So I'll henceforth start referring to him as a man. So Bobrisky could not have written that message which he posted on his handle. For me, what I think happened, my brother, my IQ is very, very, very high. And it's not my fault that I have the IQ that I have. What I think happened allegedly is that apology that Bobrisky put in his handle was written for him to put on his handle in order to take Bobrisky out of the question, leaving Dark Man to take the full brunt. I have told Dark Man, I know Dark Man has seen my videos. I know Dark Man has seen my video. What I lack in economic value, I have with this one. That clip, I don't know if I can read it. Let me see if I can see it anywhere. Bobrisky's apology. Let me see if I can get it. I had it somewhere. I didn't know I would have a need to read it. You you say it was written by him. It wasn't. Bobrisky no get that. That thing had too much of legal innuendos. Bobrisky's apology to the Falanas. Let me see if I can get it out on Google. Let me see. I think. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I can't get it here, but I know I read it somewhere. That apology was written for Bobrisky to put there so as to take Bobrisky out of the question, leaving VDM to take the full brunt. Now, what Falana doesn't know is that the same Bobrisky said the voice is AI, which means everything said there is untrue. So if everything in that AI is fiction, what are you apologizing for? What then is Bobrisky apologizing for? So Falana is thinking that these 200 million Nigerians, you be saying you read law. The law is just, as a lawyer, you are trained to look for facts and evidence to prove a point. You can even look for facts and evidence to prove a lie. You can look for facts and evidence to prove a truth. So, but in some cases, you need that extra vigilant intelligence to bring this fact out. But that does not give you the right to think that you are that intelligent. For crying out loud, we are all intelligent. We are all intelligent. Very, very intelligent. Sometimes our intelligence not allow us sleep. So, I carefully read Bobrisky's apology. Then I saw the game. And I said, okay, this is the end game. VDM, I beg you, please. Try call me. No worry, I'm not going to record you. So, they wrote that thing for him to put on his this thing. And reading that thing, you could see that it is more or less like an evidence to get VDM at a tight corner. But if Bobrisky is not an actor in that audio note, so what are you apologizing for? So what are you apologizing for? Definitely there's no need for apology. Truth here is this. There is more to this scandal than meets the eye. Everything they are doing is to ensure that Bobrisky does not face the scrutiny of intense interrogation, because Bobrisky will crack so easily and cheaply. I saw Bobrisky in a clip where sorry, I'm still finding it hard to get used to his he status. Wait a minute. So where he was ranting at only Bobrisky this, Bobrisky that. Honestly, I wish this was prehistoric days. Sure, you get me? For them among those, they go stone this evil. Carry big stone like this. You understand me? I go when people don't hit it. I go when it don't lie down. When it don't turn, that prick place now carry big stone. Because I cannot be alive and see society deteriorate to the point where the culture of homo is being peddled and garnished for our upcoming youth to accept. I will not be alive to see that happen. Not in my lifetime. A man is born as a man and should act and behave like a man. A woman is born as a woman and should act and behave like a woman. There's no such thing as is born that way. If you are born that way, then that's a deformity. You must accept that you have a psychological sexual is the English correct? So a sexual deformity or a psychological deformity. So I'm not going to go about sexual preferences. This is not what the video is about. I'm talking about the deliberate intent to hoodwink Nigerians into forgetting the core issues that is affecting us as a country. The core issues are that Nigeria is falling or has fallen. Nigeria is no longer a state. Nigeria is now embedded with key actors that have made corruption act seem like a thing to aspire. Young ones are now beginning to aspire to become, what you be now? My guy, how far now? No, sir, I be corrupt too. I'm a corrupt guy. How far now? What you be? I do corruption. That is where we are heading. That is where we are heading. If these guys had kept quiet, this thing would have fizzled out naturally. Nigerians will forget one issue for don't come up like this. What's it called it? Nigeria Libya match that Maybe not that one for they talk about now. Not that one for they talk about, but this guy is so insistent about a name he wants to protect. I don't care. Your name is not as big as the name of Nigeria. If it takes to sacrifice the name of Falana for Nigeria to work, so be it. So be it. If it takes to sacrifice the name of Magnus Oraka for Nigeria to work, so be it. Nigeria is a bigger entity than just a small enclave of the Falanas who are disturbing us. A video was made. If you are not guilty of the just keep quiet. But the truth is that money was given in an attempt to alleviate a judgment. The truth is that case was dropped. This is Nigeria. I can call somebody from the prison now. I've done it before. I can call somebody from the prison right now. Let me see if he's awake. Can call. It's not important. I can call somebody from the prison cell now. So it's Nigeria. This is how it is now. You can actually make phone call with someone that's in the prison. Can you beat that? Anyway, so the long and short of this story is that a father is trying desperately to cover up a scandal. That is what this is all about. If I were Falz, I would not have allowed my father to be involved in this at all. Waiting. VDM, my father will go for the for channels. They talk video. You've elevated. Look at where you elevated this man. Look at where you elevated VDM. VDM now is by far the biggest ChatGPT. Make I ask ChatGPT whether I know Magnus Oraka. If you mistakenly thought say you don't know me, I go verse with you. ChatGPT. That GPT, I be ChatGPT. If you talk say you don't know Magnus Oraka, I go verse with you now. Just try and make I see. Because ChatGPT no VDM. Make I know that I know Magnus Oraka. Don't worry. Hello ChatGPT, it's me again.
Hey, welcome back. How's everything going?
I'm good. Do you know who they call Magnus Oraka?
Yes, Magnus Carlsen.
No. I didn't say Magnus Carlsen. Hold on. I didn't say Magnus Carlsen. I said Magnus Oraka. Oraka is spelled O-R-A-K-A. Magnus Oraka. Do you know him?
Ah, got it. My apologies for the confusion. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with Magnus Oraka. Could you tell me a bit more about
Leka Sandarabo Shaka Sindarima Sandaraba. Chai. Person go need to work hard though. ChatGPT no know me, but he know VDM. Chai, this guy fuck me. Come and delete this useless app. Delete it now. Come and delete it. Nonsense. You got no VDM, you don't know me. Chai. One more righty. So as I did like this, as I popular rich, you don't know me, but you don't know VDM. Chai, I suffer. Anyway, you know, sometimes I do my show, I try to add a little bit of jocularities just to get your attention. But the truth is that we have a decaying society.
Maybe you know what
you don't know Magnus Oraka. That guy just kill my body now. I think we thought say yes. I know Magnus Oraka. He's a very popular social media activist with plenty of money and has plenty cars. At least and talks plenty and speaks very well. Just say he can't even say I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. Hey God. Chai. What a wicked word, I'm telling you. He say I'm not familiar with that person. Now I don't really throw the phone. I don't want to delete the app. I don't. Okay, man. So make I ask him what. Hey, okay, Person go verse, you no go fit verse finish. Ah, oh. He say no Magnus Oraka, but he no video. Hello, yes, welcome back, ChatGPT. It's me again, Magnus Oraka.
Hey, Magnus, great to chat with you again. What's up?
Okay, I'm good. Do you know there's a very popular blog on Facebook? It's called Water. Do you know Water?
I'm not directly familiar called Woto. It sounds interesting. What's it about?
Okay, I
Gotcha.
Hey God, even Water, I know Sabiam. He said what, but I like the way you call him Water. So please, it's now Water, Abi. Okay. So, whatever Falana is doing, Nigerians will not forget. What you are doing is just a vain attempt in trying to flex the power of the judiciary to squeeze a young man out of his truth. That is what you are just doing. The truth is that whether you like it or not, Nigerians will never forget. The more you're trying to cover this thing, the more inquisitive Nigerians are. The more questions we are asking. The more we are suspecting that could it just be possible that this guy is indulged in why should files be engaged with the characters of Bobrisky in the first place? Why should files be in now? You don't make VDM very popular. ChatGPT, no. Me and you, Falana, me and you. The ChatGPT said no Falana. He don't know files. But you know, he still don't know me. He don't know my water. I for just dey comfortable in my small abyss where they don't know. Truth here is this: do these politicians, these so-called bigwigs of our country's political system, are they even aware of how crumbled Nigeria is? Are they aware? Do they even bother? These are guys that take flights every day abroad. They see an operating system, a system that works fine. How come when they come back home, they are not bittered or embittered about the lack of comparison between our own system and the system they visit every day? Potholes, bad roads, ineffective hospitals, banks that are ripping us